Hello, this is Jamie Magritte. Welcome to Jamie's Craft Table. Today I'm going to show you how to make this card. Let's get started. I'm going to be using Forever Fern and the dies that go with it, Forever Flourishing dies. You need a 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of white, a 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 inch piece of misty moonlight, and a card base, which is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 scored and folded at 4 1/4. I need 3 of the second from the smallest of the stitched rectangles. This is the Tasteful Labels die, and these are the dies from the Forever Flourishing that I'm using. There's actually 4 of them, but I only need 3. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring in, well, let's do these ones first. I'm going to be using Soft Succulent, Misty Moonlight, and Rich Razzleberry ink, and Memento for the sentiment. So first thing I'm going to do is let's open these up. I'm going to use this stamp first. Ink it up, and I'm going to stamp it on one of these rectangles. Make sure it's right side up. Perfect. Set that aside. Then I need Misty Moonlight and this stamp. Again, make sure it's right side up. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to use this stamp and the Soft Succulent. I don't know if you can see, but you'll see one side is a crisper, and you can see this one is the back side. You can tell the difference. You can use the back side, it works. It's just a little bit prettier than the other side. This one's going to get stamped twice. Okay. Now we're going to bring in that 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of white and our Hello sentiment. You could use any sentiment you want. I'm going to start with the Rich Razzleberry at the top, and I'm just going to start stamping Hello. And some of them are going to be stamped off. Got open ink pads, buddy. You got to go down. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to wash it, and I'm going to move on to the next color. Which is the Misty Moonlight. I'm going to do the same thing. A lot of it you're not going to see. Okay, it's just random. Okay, now I'm going to clean it off again. Make sure it's good and clean. And then I'm going to go into the Soft Succulent. continue on with that pattern. Okay, let's go ahead and wash these stamps off. Close up these ink pads. All I have left to stamp is the sentiment on the little tiny strip from the Tasteful Labels. It's probably smarter to stamp it and then cut it out, but this I'm going to do with the black ink. Right in the middle. Okay, now let's go ahead and bring in our pieces. I'm going to mount this Misty Moonlight piece to the card base. I'm going to mount this on top of there. I'm going to bring in dimensionals. I'll put dimensionals on the back of all of these. I used 4 on each of them. Woohoo! I finished a sheet. Okay, now I'm going to start with this one on top. Take those backs off. I'm going to put this one over on this side a little bit. I'm not going to glue it down yet, because before I take the backs off these, let's lay them in place. This one goes this way. Well, that's already stuck itself down, so I guess it's where it's going to be. This one's going to go here. Just taking those backs off over the garbage can. Just a little bit easier. So it's going to go here. I'm going to bring in the sentiment. Put a dimensional on this side. On this other end I need to put 2 dimensionals. I didn't on the original, but I don't like the way it, I don't know if you can see it, see how it curls down. This is going to go down here. These little black pieces, I'm going to use glue dots for. Maybe not. Kind of big. Let's tuck one in underneath here. There we go. Roll up that glue dot into a log, a little ball. Put one here. One more. This one goes over here. Okay, now to finish it off, I'm going to bring in the matte black dots. And I'm going to put a large one over here. I think I need one more down here. Let's see if this one will work. I like it better there. Okay, so there's the card we just made together. And here's the one I did previously. Well, thank you so much for joining me today at Jamie's Craft Table. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you can find a little bit of time to play with some stamps, ink, and paper.